HBCU game day here live at Bragg Memorial Stadium with FAMU head coach Willie Simmons coming off a 41-20 win over the Bethune-Cookman Wildcats in the Florida Blue Florida Classic. And today, a watch party for the FCS selection show for the playoffs turned out not the way we expected, not the way many expected, and of course, not the way the Rattlers expected. Coach, let's start off talking about your win in the finale, Florida Blue Florida Classic.
Just a great day. A phenomenal crowd. You know, Rattler Nation showed up and showed out as they always do. The March 100 dropped the hammer, literally. You know, so again, this was a great day overall, and our guys, you know, just continued to play really good football. You know, started out fast, went in with a great lead. You know, third quarter was a little slow, but then came out the fourth quarter and really took over the game. And just proud of how they played, proud of their effort. Congratulations to Xavier Smith for winning MVP and just having an amazing career here. But again, just blessed to be in such a great environment and sending these guys off the right way in a huge win in the Florida Classic.
I got to send a shout out to Chris Fadul, special teams. Got a nice pass. You know, he was a quarterback in high school, but that was a great and gutsy fourth down conversion. And you said early in the season probably your biggest acquisition would be Chili Davis for special teams, and it showed in several instances this year. No
question about it. You know, just always keeping those guys locked in to what it takes to be an elite special teams unit. Obviously, it helps to have guys like Chris Fadul and Jose Romo Martinez and Jamaria Sheree, just the dynamic specialists. You know, for Fadul to be a high school quarterback, to be able to put that pass on JP on the money, you know, in a critical moment in the game. But great call by Coach Davis and just great execution by those guys. And again, just excited to be a part of such a phenomenal group that really buys into what we try to do every day.
So, Coach, talk about the bittersweet. That was the sweet. And then today, not to be selected as one of the 24 top teams in the FCS to make the playoffs. We know there are automatic bids, but for a team to be 9-2 that started out 0-2, losing to an ACC team that's up near the top of the ACC, losing to Jackson State, who is at the top of the SWAC and number 5 in the FCS. It just seems that there was nothing else the Rattlers could do but win all 9 games, and they did that, but yet the selectors decided not to choose FAMU. Give me your thoughts on that.
Well, extremely disappointing, to say the least. My true emotions probably won't come out until later on, but I hurt for these guys. You know, they've earned it. Everything they've had to endure, and even the beginning of the season, you know, I think it's a travesty that the selection committee didn't consider everything this team had to endure, you know. And yes, we had a big loss early in the season to an in-state, to our conference rival. But again, everything those guys had to battle during that time, and for them to bounce back and to go on a 9-game winning streak, to keep the nation's second longest home win streak, to have, you know, a top-ranked defense, a top-ranked special teams unit, you know, a complimentary offense, with a quarterback who's in the top 20 in most statistical categories. It's just really disappointing that, you know, I think it continues to show the lack of respect for what we do in the SWAC and the MEAC. You know, we've won 17, I don't know how many straight games, or not straight games, but, you know, we only had 2 conference losses in the last 2 years, and they've been to the team that's won the championship both years. And, you know, we've won on the road, we've won at home, and we've done everything we needed to do. So for us not to be selected and for there to be 7-win teams picked over us, I think really speaks to how flawed the system is. And, you know, but I can't do anything about that but get my team ready to go next season, and we're going to be committed to doing that. But really a disappointing day for these guys, because the hardest thing was to look in their face and tell them that they weren't selected, and I really couldn't give them a reason why.
Yeah, Coach, first off, we want to thank you for taking this time. We know it's a very difficult time, and spending time with your team on behalf of the crew and staff at HBCU Game Day. The Rattlers were very exciting to watch. Bragg Stadium always coming here. The game environment is second to none. We'd like to thank you all for upholding the HBCU banner in all aspects, and also teaching the kids adversity from the way that the season started out. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to the team on a great 2022 season.
Oh, we appreciate everything the HBCU Game Day does to highlight not only FAMU, but all HBCUs. And I want to thank Rattler Nation just for the overwhelming support. It's been a great year. It's been a fun ride. I'm blessed and honored to be the leader of this great program, and greater things are in store for this team and for this university. So bittersweet day, of course, but again, I say when the dark clouds gather on the horizon, we know what we Rattlers do. We strike, and strike again. So the sun will come up tomorrow, and Rattler Nation will live on.
All right, HBCU game day here live from Bragg Memorial Stadium. Head coach Willie Simmons guided the Rattlers to a 9-2 season after starting 0-2 and ended it with a resounding 41-20 win in the Florida Blue Florida Classic.